I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Just Old Tuesday. I am Crumbleweed420. I want to thank y'all for being here. Oops, hold on. Let me let my other computer catch up. Make sure that's all set. Yep, it is. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have any sound on over there. All righty, couple of things before I get into the side chat. And that is everything on here is for 21 years or older. Nothing is for sale or trade ever. Ever, that is. And everything that we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. And in saying that, I will get into the side chat. Let me just fix this over here. Boy, my computer's slow today. I've got an update trying to push through, and I've shut it off, and it's still trying to come through, and I keep on getting these sounds, and it'll drag my chat down already. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the side chat. Maine, I see you stopped in yesterday, all before 8:46. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Big movie fan. Crumblewig stopping by to support. Yes, indeed. Oh, you got an appointment at 10? Get your sleep. Get your rest, man. I know you're out there. Thank you so much. Covord saying Rocksteady Crumblewig. Good morning. Good morning. And Jack Shit Hobo Hideaway. Thank you so much for stopping in. Always nice to see you. There's Maine again. Perfect. Cheers, my friend. And Gene, so good to see you. So good to see you. I was talking some culinary stuff earlier, and your name came up, so that's always a good thing. Hey, the Shadow, Tuesday morning with Cannabis Coffee and Mr. Crumblewig. Yes, indeed. Nothing wrong with that. Stone Root, what's up? Hey, Susanna, it's been a minute. How are you? Hey, Tom Kerr, 33 Grows is in the house. Nice to see you. Scotty, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? We are one day out from the amazing Scotty card game. I am looking forward. Hey, Ogo Jax, what is up? I hear you, Tom. I hear you. I got up. I don't know. I didn't go to bed till 1 like a moron because I was waiting for Mrs. Wig to get home from work. And then I woke up around 4 and just said, fuck it, and came down. There was no reason not to. No reason not to at all. Weedaholics, good morning. Good morning. Hope everything's going well in your world. I hope that for everybody out here in the community. Indeed. I know it's early, but usually we have a good idea what our day is going to be like as soon as our feet hit the floor in the morning. Or you do that first bong rip, whichever it is. Asematic, what's up? Much better cup of coffee. Holy crap. First one, I was like 3/4 of the way through, and it just, I don't know if I grabbed the heavy cream instead of the half and half and threw it in my coffee this morning. I very well may have. Boo, boop, 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 boo. Ba, ba, ba. Let's make sure I got a nice bowl situated for the 5:30 rip. Can't have the start of a day without that. Oh, Frank, you are up early, my friend. Nice to see you. I hope everything's well in your world and that it's a little bit warmer outside for you. Yo, nice, Gene. You just hit 100 subs. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Mo Mannix, good morning. Good morning. Oh, it is 5:30, everybody. 5:30 indeed. Let me pause that chat on the side. Little hydration. Let's rip, everybody. We'll rip this one for Gene and his 100 subs. Woohoo! Jamie, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Big shout out to the 21 of us wandering around in here. I am smoking on some Cargo Cartel this morning. Cargo Cartel. Reborn Dreams, good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you, this sound is going to drive crazy all morning long. It's about every 5 minutes I get the push that my computer needs to update. And if I wasn't such a crumble moron, as we've talked about before, and so technology not savvy sometimes, I would just know how to turn the sound off. But that's all right. I digress. 35 out is not bad, Frank. We are at 17. It's supposed to warm up today and fucking rain. With still, 20 inches of snow on the ground. It's always a something. But that's okay. Covert, my friend, what is going on? I hope everything is super awesome in your world. Ooh, Weedaholics, you're 13. Yeah, we're 17 right now. It's going to go. Jeans kicking it at 60 degrees. I like that. Well, that's a bonus for you. With Crumble Sister down in Alabama, she's like, oh, yeah, I got to vacuum up the ladybugs from in my house. I'm like, you got to vacuum up ladybugs? Geez, I still got snow on the ground. Oh, Cavort, 28 degrees now, warming up to almost 50 with rain. Huh, nice. I mean, it'll at least knock down some of the snow if you had it. Reese, good morning, Reese. And thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Always nice to see you. I saw you over in Jack's this morning. I was being a lurker. Yeah, Stone Root, I know. I heard it this morning. And I don't know, there's a part of me that just said, okay, winter's going to end soon, and that's how I have to look at it. I was going to buy a new blower so that I could show Mrs. Wig, and right now, we're in a spot whereas getting a new snowblower is like impossible up here. Everything's on way back order, no matter what place I go to. And I don't want to buy secondhand. I want something brand new. Yeah, Tom, I know. I'm sick of seeing the snow too. Sick indeed. Ladybugs would swarm indoors around here. Yeah, I'm sure, Stone. Hey, RJS, what's up? What is up? Reborn, how'd you make out with your whole mushroom experience the other day? Did that treat you super fine? It's been a week or two since I've done any shrooms. I might have to take a look at that over the next handful of days. Guess it depends on what's going on between work and other stuff, so I'm hoping to get the call this week that my schedule is going to go to normal. And, I can jump right in onto that. There you go, Tom. And you can get some good deals on Marketplace. You really, really can. Oh, it was okay, Reborn? Nice. Oh, you got to 72 yesterday, RJ? Nice. Snow is going down. Yeah, mushies are good. They are indeed. And I like the variety, just like with different strains of cannabis, different strains on the mushrooms, or however you want to phrase it, is freaking great. I'll give you something a little bit different. No trip's the same. Every trip is the one you get, and it's the one you need. They're cool. I like them. Like them a lot. Hey, Wasman, you made it, my friend. You grab that coffee and you come right back. I have heard that works really good, Gene. I have heard that works really good for a number of different things, but I have heard of it for menopause. Yeah. It's amazing, once again, these plants that can do wonderful things for us. Whether it's a plant or a fungus or like that. That's great. See, my problem with microdosing is I figured like microdose was like, give me a gram of shrooms and I'll just go tool around during my day. I understand that probably starting with a much smaller microdose is more effective. Yeah, 0.15 grams. Yeah, that sounds good. Good sized dose. But yeah, that was Crumble's mistake. I just freaking railed the gram of them and okay, 4 days a week and then 3 off. Oh, she doesn't do anything but weed, Frank? I didn't know that. Nice. Nice. Okay, so 4 times a week, 3 days off for a month, and then 30 days off. Yeah, those are all good questions, Frank. 3 days off, how different do you feel? I know people that do a lot of different microdosing of mushrooms, whether it be psilocybin mushrooms or your lion's mane and stuff like that. They've got the drops out there. They've got ground up stuff that you can make your own pills. Stoneroot says the microdose theory seems logical, getting the rewiring without the lost 6 hours. 20 times a month is a lot. That is a lot, Frank. Ooh, I don't even know, Tom. I don't know. You would see, that's the thing with mushrooms. I have had, so I like to pick on the golden teachers because by far I had my absolute best trip on golden teachers. I have had penis envy and I have had good trips, but nothing that, melted my face off 100% with those. So I think that's a difficult one. There we are. Gene said golden teachers. And that would be my one to start with, just because I've had such a great success with them. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. White rabbit and penis envy. I like the white rabbits. I like them a lot. It was either the F plus or the Lizard King. I think it was the F plus that was the really emotional one. Liberty caps are pretty fun, Stone Root. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-na-na, ba-bum-bum. I know what I think it's time for. Little drag on this joint. You like the white rabbit, Frank? Hmm. She'll take 2 grams and get mushy. Nice. Nice. You know, Tom, when I started growing them, I used all-in-one bags. Just for me, it was easier, and it still is. I think as I progress, maybe in a couple of years, I'll get into some of the other stuff, but favorite from the years has still been the albino penis envy, Frank. Nice. Nice. Good morning, Brett. Good morning, and thanks for stopping in. I hope you're doing well today. Just enjoying a little cannabis, a little coffee, and some great company here. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Hey, Crow, what is going on, my friend? It has been a minute, and yes, bongs up, joints up, whatever. I'm just hitting this joint a little bit, just enjoying hanging out with all you guys and girls. I know, it's a tough one, Stone Root. We age and forget things, or people didn't know the strain of mushrooms that they gave us, or whatever it is that we consumed. And then it's like, oh man, that was such a super trip. Do 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 do. Wasmond, I didn't think it was hard at all. Let me just tell you real quick with the all-in-one bags how it works. Take the bag, wipe it all down with alcohol, make sure everything's sterile. You got gloves on, whole 9 yards. Inoculate the bag, let it sit. It'll cover with mycelium. After a couple weeks, you'll break that shit up. Let it sit for another couple weeks. It'll cover itself again, and then you'll start to see pins. Little slit in the bag, get some air in there, and boom, you got some shrooms. That's how easy it was. There's Gene, yeah, there's Uncle Ben's also. There's so many different ways you can do it. So many different ways. You know, I'm trying to think. Cabs is growing. Cabs is playing around with shrooms right now. I know we've got, who else is there? There's a whole bunch of people. It's fun and enjoyable, both. Things can be fun, but not enjoyable. But those are definitely, first time that I grew them, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. Popcorn and coffee grounds, Gene? Popcorn and coffee grounds. I know. That's the way it goes, Stone. At least you can tell stories about it. I remember back in the day, I had these shrooms that knocked my ass off. Never to be found again. Nice. Do, 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 do. Little hydration here, people. A little hydration and cheers, cheers. Thank you, Gene. Thank you indeed. Cheers to the 25 of us in here right now. Thank you so much. What are you guys smoking on this morning? Good morning, Inu. Caught me on tail end of a rip. Woo! Got the lemon kush. Nice. Nice. Super nice. There's Shy, my friend. Good morning, Shy. How is your side of the state? Good, I hope. Good indeed. Ooh, Tom's got the rainbow belts. Maine's into the Jeffrey this morning. Nice. Nice. I have not had the rainbow belts. Sounds good, though. Sounds good indeed. Biddy-bid, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cereals. That doesn't sound too bad, Frank. Cereals. Ooh, Inu's smoking on Iranian this morning. Sweet. You know, again, I have to throw it out there. You wonder where these 50 million different strain names came from. But as we know, getting my cat high with some catnip spray. Oh, catnip spray. Nice, Gene. Oh, Marshawn's got original Master Kush this morning. Oh, Stone Root off to clean the shop. Hey, you have a super day. Be safe out there. And hopefully you've got some pleasant weather to deal with. It's always nice. Reese said, I got some garlic breath. Nice. I do like the garlic strains. I've only tried a couple, but still the same. Well, I can tell you on my side of things, this is really dragging this morning. I don't know if anything's getting affected on your side of things. I can see a lot of dragging on the video and audio. So I apologize, but I don't run StreamYards or YouTube. So just let me know if it gets real bad and I'll see if I can fix it. Probably not, because I'm not that soiree. Yeah, I know, Tom, you like the garlic strains. I've heard you mention it before. Mrs. Wig's not so much a fan. Every now and then. Gene, I always have garlic breath. I put it in everything. Okay, Maine, thank you. And thank you, Inu, for letting me know. It could just be connection on my other screen right now, for all I know. As I said, I keep on getting these stupid pushes to reboot for a whole bunch of downloads that it should have done at 3 o'clock this morning, and why it didn't is beyond me, but it's fine. It will not be the end of the world, guaranteed. Really, Tom, you got a garlic muffins plant going right now? Oh, okay, Jax, thank you for letting me know that. Thanks, Marshawn. First time I've picked some up. I like it. It's great in the flower vape. Nice, Reese. Nice. You know, I have a flower vape, and I just don't ever use it. I wonder if I should take a look at that sometime and see if it's something I really would enjoy. I don't even know where the hell it is. I think it's a Yocan, so it's not really a flower vape. It's a dry herb vape, I think it is, or like that, but... Yes, indeed. Check here. Make sure I've got some nice bowl pack for the next rip, which will be our 6 o'clock one. But I'm going to have a little more of this joint as I sit here, providing it wants to cooperate, since it wasn't before. Oh, you use the dry herb vape at work? You know, the volcanoes are expensive. I don't think it's anything I would ever buy. Only because I look at some of the glass I have and don't use, and it bothers me. I mean, I've got the big student glass gravity bong that looks like the giant pill that you flip around and like that. That big fucking thing. I probably haven't used it in 2 years. It just sits there. Yeah, disenchanting. If I had a volcano, I'd use it all the time. Oh, Gene's got a Luca ice cream vape? Nice. I had a cookies one, came in the kit, zip it out. That thing was really fucking great. But I gave it to my son when I got the Bommy rig. It looks like an old taser. That's nice. Are you going to tase me? No, I'm going to smoke this while you rob me. Nice. That's funny. That's funny, Reese. Yeah, I've seen some of the Luca products at our local glass shop. Yo, TJ. TJ, good morning. Good morning, and thank you for stopping in. Big shout out to the 27 of us in here. Thanks for coming by, listening along, hanging out, smoking with us. Oh, Shadow's waiting to punch in for work. No ripping or sipping. We'll rip and sip some for you, my friend. Absolutely. Da 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 da. I break glass, only cheap glass for me. I get that, Reese. So yesterday, right before I started my live, I dumped the whole fucking bong all over the desk. I had bong water, clean at least, but fucking everywhere. Underneath my fucking mouse pad, on the keyboard, fucking just everywhere. It's like, what an ass. Sometimes the ash catcher makes it just a little bit too heavy on the front end. Yeah, I've never. They probably do, Tom. I never thought of really looking in there. Good morning, Grower Mo. Dang, I don't know why I'm coughing other than the hit off that joint, but good morning, and thank you so much for swinging in. Indeed, Gene, indeed. Mo is in the clubhouse. Hey, we had that, is that Jack in the Green Talk I see? Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hey. Always nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Yes, indeed, Wasmond. Puff, puff. Gotta be careful. I'll do like yesterday, and we rolled up on about 6:15, and I was freaking blasted already yesterday. Which there's not a problem with. Had a couple of moments where I just freaking drifted off into fucking la la land. And then I had poor Neil sitting up backstage yesterday. He kept on messaging me saying I'm in back. And I figured he just meant he was dicking around, not talking. Some people let me know if they're going to be lurkers. No, he was sitting backstage waiting to come up on here. I felt like such a moron. But it was a funny high moment. So So, Maine, you think you're going to get out there fishing today, or is it a no-go? Hey, there's Jess Grows Green. Yeah, I know, Wasmond. Hey, Aaron Woodley. I think it was either yesterday or the day before I posted it, Gene. One or the other. Sunday was day 21, I think, so I would have posted it on Sunday. Not today, Maine? All right. Let's see if we can catch up later. I want to talk plants some. If that's all right with you, I don't know if you'll be around later. You on 95 right now? Sounds good, Maine. Sounds good. Yep, that it does. Just reading the chat. Just reading the chat, guys. It's true, Gene. Maine is the plant advisor. And you know what? As we travel through YouTube and learning to grow and all this other stuff and like that, really, when you find somebody that you gravitate towards because they're growing styles like yours and whatever, make sure you find somebody that you can really relate to. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And someone who, can bust your balls nicely about what's going on in your tent and that you're good enough and cool enough to be able to handle the feedback and like that. It pays off a million times over. So just remember that. I know, man. I know. Yeah. Yes, Frank. Yes. Ooh, we are at 5:58. Going to be coming right up on that 6 o'clock rip, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I guess that can stay in there. Yes, indeed. I will tell you, I am glad to be out of this cold crack that we have. At the moment, they're forecasting us a little snow over the next few days. I don't know, anywhere from like 3 to 8 inches. Right now I'm seeing they're only showing an inch of snow for tomorrow, so that's not bad at all. That is a nothing. And about all I have tomorrow is I definitely got to give Crumble Pappy his shot tomorrow. God knows I keep on fucking up the day to go over there for that when it's every 2 weeks. Jess, I am doing great. Depending on if you're talking to me or if you're talking to Shy. Is that Big Nog I just saw come in? Yes, it is. Big Nog, what's up? Saying good morning, family, indeed. 29 of us in here, hanging out, having a good time. There's King Green. King Green Gardening, stopping by to say hey. Whoo, 5:59. Gonna hydrate and then rip. Yes. Cheers, everybody. 6 o'clock rip. All righty, Reese, you be safe out there. Enjoy your day, and look forward to seeing you on the good old tube of you. Thanks. Oh, this went out. Gotta shut my mouth at times. Oh, really, Gene? King Green's got some awesome music, even on Spotify. Nice. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yes, indeed. I'm loving it. Listening in the background. I'm hearing dogs rustling around at the moment. All right, Wasman, what do we got going on here, my friend? Wasman said, plants harvested after a 15-day slow dry cab skunk, blueberry, been curing and burping jars for a week now. My question, if the keef is very light colored and looks beautiful, wait. My question, beautiful cheers, I have 3/4 of an ounce. Oh, what with the keef? Wow, there's a wonderful assortment of things that you can do with the keef. 3/4 of an ounce, that's a civilized amount that you got right there. Some people top bowls with it. Some people press it when they have enough. I mean, trust me, I've seen people do a lot of different things with the keef that they have. Most people smoke, and I know people who use it for edibles. I mean, there is just a plethora. I'm Crumblewick. That'd be funny. Yeah, Gene, that's a big one right there. I was waiting to see if anybody else said that before I did, but sprinkling keef in food can definitely enhance things up. You know, I know a lot of people, again, I'm trying to think in the bottom of my, Frank said send it to me. I'll get rid of it for you. Let's see what I got in my grinder, because I never opened this thing up. This is my mega grinder. Yeah, I got a little pile in here. Just a small pile of keef. I should really do something with that. Gene said THC powder in anything. Yeah, you do have to decarb. Hey, nice one, Frank Seeds. Frank Seeds says I took about 40 grams. It just took 40 grams about of keef and ran it through high-grade alcohol, cooked alcohol off, and made edibles. Nice. Now, Frank, you're talking about the water-soluble powder. Are you talking about the, like that nano powder that I brought up one day? Yeah, but if you're, okay, so Wasman, you're talking, is your keef all from grinding wheat or you have dry sift? I mean, oh, okay, that nano powder. All right. I've seen it for sale. I have to try and think of what application I would have for it. You know, got to remember, it's just me and Mrs. Wigg, so, and the kids when they come over and hang out and fun stuff like that. All dry sift. Okay. Personally, me, I'd press it if I had a press, but you got so many different things you can do with it. Decarb it and use it from there. Yeah. You got a good amount. Make yourself up some edibles. You can do the alcohol route too. The hair's gyro. Good morning, gyro. We were talking about mushrooms before. Now we are on to nano powder and infusing stuff. Okay, so Frank Seeds is saying Seymour doesn't decarboxylate. He uses it medicinal. He takes and fills capsules and takes the cap a day. Okay. I know of people who do things without decarboxylating. I don't know. I don't have a good answer on that because, as far as I understand, we don't possess the ability to process stuff in our bodies, whereas, like, dogs can eat weed that hasn't been decarboxylated and they can get really fucked up, but us not as much. From what I gather, medically, from what I've read. And I have had my dog get into weed before, one time. Actually, was it weed or no? It was just ate an edible. That's right. Ba, 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 607, everybody. Ooh, just almost did that again. Yeah, see, that's a thing, Frank. You are right. When you were a kid, we put weed on pizza, never decarboxylated anything. I don't know. Fabian, what's going on, my friend? Good morning, good morning. Homie grows. You know, it's nice. Fabian comes in and always reminds me that it's time for Ziggy Smalls to come out and say, hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? You guys have a great fucking day. Ziggy Smalls. Really, Frank? Frank said there are cannabis plants that do produce HO tot and have natural forming THC. Huh. Okay, Momanix. I know Big Nug Ziggy was out. Woohoo! One of my kids said to me, what the hell are you doing with this finger puppet? I was like, Crumble sister, your aunt gave it to me. I gotta use it. It's like the mascot of the show. The mascot. Hey, yeah, that's it. Ziggy Smalls. Back onto this joint. This is Strawberry Kush in the joint and Cargo Cartel in the bowls. Do, 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 do. You know, really enjoying this. And I hear a dog moving around, so it might be time. Oh, you got a point there, J5. Got a point there. 1 second, everybody. Got to let the dog out. Hi, buddy. Come on. Go on. thinking the dog might be back already. Alexa, turn all lights off. You're okay. Come up to the door, bud. Come on. Come on. That's a good boy. You want your treat? Nugget? Here, buddy. Here. There's another one on the floor for you. All right? Unless you want to come under my desk. Whew, it is cold out there. That's what I thought, Frank. Okay, Frank. Frank Seeds, that is. Interesting, J5. Get over here and take a peek. As I said, my system is running so slow on my other computer right now that there we are. I'm back on that now. Good morning, J5. I know I'm subbed up to you. Thanks for stopping in and saying, hey, it's always nice having Rock 0240. Cheers, my friend. What's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Always nice to have new people rolling in and out of the chat in the morning. Ooh, nice. Inu smoking on double Khalifa Kush right now. That sounds pretty solid. Really does. Ba 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 ba. Nice. Come on, computer. Double Khalifa Kush. Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. I think it's time to warm that coffee up a little bit more. Big shout out to the 34 people in here with us right now. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Whether you're listening along, typing along in the chat, watching on the big screen, whatever it is, I just want to thank y'all. Yo, is that Rick? Good morning, Rick. How's that neck doing today? Did you get some relief finally yesterday? I hope. Can't have you waking up with a crank in your neck 2 days in a row. Fuck that. Thank you, Shy. Chiro, hey everybody, cheers, cheers. Let's rip to that. Yo, Jack Ash, what is going on? Frank, let me pause the chat here a second Frank Seed, so I can read what you just wrote there, because I want to make sure I can understand what you're asking me. Boy, that's an absolutely lousy freaking bowl that I must have packed too freaking tight because I couldn't draw shit through that, damn it. Still there? Damn it, Rick. I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, indeed, Jack Ash. Cheers, cheers. Go pass out. You have yourself a super wonderful, relaxing sleep. And thanks for everything you do, Jack. It's so much appreciated. What about a food eating competition, but infused with thousands of milligrams, like hot dog eating contests, but with brownies or something? Dude, that could be crazy, Frank. That could be crazy. I had talked about doing a live, tripping and seeing how that went. The only problem is the ability to do that is not as profound for me, I don't think, until I'm finished coming off from some of the medications that I was on that blocked some of that. So we'll see. Frank, you got a new strain called Monkey Burger? Nice. Maine dropping the spam. I like that. I like that indeed. Thank you, Jack. Thank you indeed. 40 of us in here right now. Holy smokes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys and girls. So it is Tuesday. Let's see. So I realized Friday not only is Friday the 13th, it is also Valentine's Day Eve. I don't know if anybody's got anything cool planned for Valentine's Day or for Friday the 13th. I know Crumblewigg's brother, his wife will not let him leave the house on Friday the 13th. They stay in the house. They are so freaking superstitious, which is funny because my brother was not always that way. And now he is. Oh, now, Frank, that's nice. Frank Seeds said, lobster dinner with my girlfriend for the 14th. Yes, Frank R. Indeed. I remembered that your wife's birthday is Friday. That's nice. It's nice. So you get to do the double whammy. You got to do something for her birthday and then Valentine's Day too. Friday the 13th, Jason's coming to get you. Yo, I'm going to fight back on Friday the 13th. I think I'm going to throw my Freddy Krueger sweater and Freddy Krueger hat on. So that'll be my fighting back against Jason. Yo, Kick, what is up? What is up? How did I miss you coming in? Oh, you got a chiropractor appointment, Rick? Good deal. Good deal. Interesting, Frank R. You've been dealing with Fern Valley since 2017. Nice. Nice, Shadow. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I haven't checked to see if Mrs. Wigg's working on Saturday. There's a good chance she is. Really, Frank Seeds? Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you do make some strong edibles, Frank. Yeah, we're fairly cold here. I mean, I'm not really New England, but I'm up in the Northeast, and yeah, we're warm today. I mean, I think it's like 18 degrees right now, which is fantastic because when I got up yesterday morning, we were like, I only saw -3. My father was bitching that it was -12. And he would know because he's Johnny fucking Weatherman when he's not watching the Olympics and everything else. So Gene, your wife thinks Valentine's Day is just a big gimmick? No. It is, but I think it's still a nice, I don't know, just another day to tell people you love them. And I think people should do that a lot more often instead of getting hung up in all the fucking monetary bullshit of Valentine's Day. She would rather celebrate Friday the 13th. I like that, Gene. That's good. Hey, Mr. Crowley, what's up? What is up? Nice. Good to see you. Oh, Big Nug said my wife wants dinner and all the fixins. Yeah, Mrs. Crumblewigg's really pretty easy with all of that. I remember when we first got together, she did a big Valentine's Day thing for me. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, we haven't done much of anything in the last few years. Yeah, we've been busy. Busy, working, living life. Do 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 do. Oh no! We know this, Inu. You're not busting anybody's bubbles. You know, I just look at it as yeah, I know. Yo, is that Warriors I see? Good morning, Warriors. Good morning, Frank Seeds. Oh, you got Mom a nice rack of ribs to cook up. Hey, nice. Nice. Before kids, our Valentine's tradition was smoke a fat blunt and get Taco Bell. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Gene. Your wife has a Friday the 13th tattoo? Sweet. Sweet indeed. Trying to think. My son, one of Crumble's sons, has a tattoo from the Crow that's really freaking nice. Let me finish coughing here. Mr. Crowley's going to dress up in a box. Gyro, thank you. I would love to open them right now, but I've got my computer trying to do a push download on me right now for an update. So anything that I open, I'm afraid is going to crash the StreamYard studio. So I'm going to be gentle on that, but I will look at them afterwards. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Warriors. You know you're welcome here anytime. Want a cracker? Did it, Frank? Yeah, that's why I've been delaying it. Pain in my ass. Pixie stick. Nice. Ooh, we are on 624. Hey, coming under here. Lay down, buddy. Perfect. Nice. The dog's overlaying under my desk. That always makes me feel better during the lives. Stick my feet under there, take my slippers off. The dog keeps the feet warm. Yo, J5, swinging back around saying, hey, you're so much appreciated. Me steer back over here and see if I can do a couple things on my other screen. Man, this thing is so slow. I better leave it alone and not fuck with it. You're right, Gene. Nothing for sale or trade ever. Nope. And documentary and educational purposes too. We need to keep that in mind. But overall, I think we're a pretty great group of people in here to hang out with. Oh, 6:25. Crumble doesn't feel like waiting for that old 6:30 rip, so I'm going to rip right now. Okay, Frank, thank you for letting me know. Yo, good morning, Wild Bill. Crumble's just choking here for a minute, coughing his head off. Good morning, Mary, and good morning, Rob. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic today. Woo! Wow. Yeah, my other screen this morning that I can see over here out the corner of my eye, it reminds me of when you draw a picture on a piece of paper and you make the person slowly moving, then you flip the paper and the person walks from one side to the other. That's what it that's what it does over there right now. Oh, that's okay, J5. I appreciate you stopping by. Just so that you know, we hang out here Sunday through Wednesday, 5:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I used to do Friday nights. This Friday the 13th will be my last Friday night due to schedule changes for me and my personal life. And yeah, but we're going to do a Friday the 13th live from 10 at night until 12:30 in the morning. So you're welcome to swing by that if you want. And then it'll just be the morning lives after that. And that's no problem, J5. I have a lecture that I give too, but I don't feel like reading it right now. Somebody else comes in and I mod them up, I will. But basically, you see how we chill in here. We're a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Go to everybody's page. You got a rent, you can sub up easy, and they'll probably do the same for you. If we do have trolls in here, we're going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage and just have fun. We talk about anything and everything here. Obviously, there are some topics that we don't. We're drama free. So, all in all, it's a beautiful thing. 628. Cool. Ooh. Roots run deep. What is up? There we go. Let's see. Who the hell messaged me at 5:18 this morning that I didn't see? Oh, Crumble Son. Crumble Son. Whoa, what do we got here? Inu said, trimmed frozen OG amnesia, double Khalifa Kush Candyland, and Deadhead OG last night. Nice. Yes, you are here just in time to rip. That you are. I say let's rip. Crumble Pappy hasn't messaged yet. Huh. Nice. Nice. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Oh, they clog up a lot, the Native Nation carts, Frank? Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Bow, bow, bow. So welcome to our place, Mary. Our little clubhouse that we get to hang out in, that everybody's welcome to. Mr. Crowley said my strain today is I think I was violated. Holy crap. I don't know. You can take that either way. If it's wrecked you that much, you better be careful. That's funny. I think I was violated. Do, 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 do. How is the garden going, Mr. Crowley? Oh, no problem, J5. No problem. Oh, that's a good idea, Frank. Once they clog, you can transfer the stuff over. I was going to ask if you could do that. I mean, I know you could do that, but I didn't know if you personally had the capability of being able to do that. So that's cool. Because I know a lot of people that, boom, as soon as they, excuse me, as soon as they have a clogged one, they just fucking throw it out. And that's it. Ooh, that's a big lag on that. Huh. Wow. My page just refreshed on me over there and it's in the circle of death. So I'm waiting to see. Huh. Nope, there it is. Oh, yes, indeed. Mary, I will stop by. I definitely will stop by. I saw that you're doing your Friday the 13th meets Valentine's Eve. That's going to be awesome. Fruits is going to be in a heat wave today, high 50s. You know, I wish that it would stay warmer for a day and we weren't going to get this fucking rain tonight. But indeed, we are getting rain. Yeah, the higher temperatures will help. They will help, Mary. Ooh, man, you're going to take a ride north today. Nice, nice. Yo, Jimmy John, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, Maine's going to Canada. King Green's got 41 in Lower Michigan. Some places need the water pretty bad right now. Jimmy John, good morning, pothead. Taking laps in the bird bath. A little message from Gene. Very nice. See, and I've been reserved. I came up with a good one the other day, and I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, you're that cold, Frank. Holy shit, -5 this morning? But you're up north of me, way up north of me. Oh, nice, Maine. Yeah, go visit Mr. Crowley. Hang out. Crumble's going to hit on this bong again because, well, hey, why not? Quick little hydration. Mr. Crowley, your wife dresses you up as a lumberjack and does sick things to and with you. Good God, Mr. Crowley. Nice. Could just see that fucking Gumby. Ah. Oh, that sounds good, Big Nug. Wife made some salted caramels out of some of the sour diesel. Nice. Teases him with a Snickers bar. Mr. Crowley. He's going to walk around with a shirt on that says flavor of the day. What's up, Jess? Snickers. Frank said Baby Ruth in my best sloth voice. Nice. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, Keezy, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, yourself? Snickers Extreme dangling like a carrot. Do you imagine? She climbs on his back like a Roman soldier, dangling that Snickers bar in front on a stick, and he just runs after it, traveling all over the place. That'd be pretty sick. Yo, teen, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. How are you? I'm glad, Keezy. Glad indeed. Wasman, the old pool toss with the Baby Ruth. Oh, Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Well, I think the cat's out of the bag now, Mr. Crowley. I think the cat's out of the bag. I bet, Wasman. The old melting Snickers trick. The East Coast down south. Nice, Inu. Oh, nice, Mary. Valentine's Day is one of your anniversaries. That's cool. And, oops, screen froze on me. Huh. No actual wedding, you feel cheated? Give me a second. I got another dog gotta go out. Go ahead. You want your treat? Okay. All righty. It is still fucking cold outside. Even though it's 18, it feels a hell of a lot colder than that. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I have a question on overwatering, Mr. Crowley. You're in cocoa, correct? You were the most beautiful groom. I was the most beautiful groom. Was my day when I got married. Yo, OG, what is up, my friend? What is up? Holy shit, you got a Spider Farmer sponsorship. Fucking go you. You are a rock star. Congratulations. And yes, indeed, Warriors. Cheers, cheers. That is freaking great. I was just catching up in the chat. Hope this has. Yes, it does. Much better. Much better. Oh, okay, Maine. I get it. I get it indeed. I just know when I ran into my issue with overwatering, it was because, well, I was bottom feeding and top feeding at the same time, but that was a long time ago. That was when I was a crumble tard. Maine's fault, Mr. Crowley. There you go. Yeah, that is so awesome, OG. So awesome. Makes me happy to see the community grow, see people get sponsorships. And yeah, it's just, that's fantastic. You know what? It's easy to blame Maine, Mr. Crowley, except he's right most of the time. So, you know, it's great. People ask me questions about my garden, and I'm like, well, this is what I thought, and this is what the reality is. Huh. You know, Gene, I'm not going to disagree with that because I very much enjoy feeding my plants that way. However, I can't do that with, so I could probably do that with the Perp Slurp, but there's no way I could do it with the GG4. Just no fucking way. Oh, using auto pots? Well, no, I'm just bottom feeder wicks and like that, with the exception of that crazy setup I kind of created myself. Harry said it's Rob, or it's Rob's fault. Either way, I take no responsibility for my actions. I had my plants looking like shit one day, and I was thinking to myself, wow, when I talk to Maine, should I make up an excuse or just own this burning pile of shit that I have in my tent? Yo, Mr. Bibbs, what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping in. Rolling right in at 6:45. Cheers, cheers. On that note, we should probably rip. Oh, okay. So they're like the AC Infinity Wick ones. That's what I have. You know, the only thing was I said I started out with a pH problem before I even knew I had a pH problem. So, yeah. Yep. I do. I like mine too. As I said, for this grow, I'm okay with how I'm doing it. I'm learning so much. I'm learning about, the aeration of the roots as the water passes down through with the nutrients and runoff and all that good stuff that I really had never paid attention to before. But am I going to go back to bottom feeding? Most likely, yes. Do 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 do. Oh, Mr. Bibbs has got some RS11 this morning they're smoking on. Yeah. Yes, Gene. You are correct. ppm EC is important. Yes, growing old does have the pods. I like the tray to grow, Mary, though. I like that setup the way it is. I have to investigate it more before I would, I don't want to have 9 different grow systems in my fucking house and only have like 2 tents up and running. It's kind of silly for me to do that. Hey, Suka, what is up, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping. Absolutely fantastic today. We got a little rain, a little snow in the forecast, but that's not going to keep the old crumble down. I got some things to do today, so I think I'm going to take care of those. Maybe. Or maybe not. I can sit here and watch movies all day. I kind of did some of that yesterday. Just hung out with Mrs. Crumble until she went to work. It was nice. It was a nice, calm, peaceful day. Went out and snowblowed after she left, and that was it. Which I may do today. When she leaves, I may move my truck and snowblow the rest of the shit that's underneath that. So when we do get more snow, it's not going to be a crap hole for me to clean up. Boop, 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 boom, boom. See, Gyro, I think you could from just looking at it, but Mary could answer that one. I think it looked like she had enough room in her tent to do that. Beep, 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 wee, wee, wee. My goal at the moment for my pH is a 5.8 in veg and a 6.1 in flower. And I am trying to get as close as I can to that. Oh, 2 will fit easy, Mary. Don't try and do 3. Ooh, dismiss that. That's not true anymore. Oh, let's see what Pappy had to say this morning since he got up late. Probably just a boring good morning. Yeah, it's a boring good morning, but at least I know he's alive then. Boo, 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 boo. Your pH run 6.3 gyro? I can't speak a lot about the pH. I'm running what's been suggested to me to run, that the plants will have their best life of uptake in nutrients and this and that and everything else. Now, a question that I'd have with that is, oh, Mary said, I just got my pH back on track. Now I need to play catch up with my plants. Yeah. See, I wonder if, because my tent is running so much colder, if my pH needs to be adjusted more for that, or just leave it where it is. I know I'm overthinking things, but I don't know. It was just a thought. Oh, that's no problem, Roots. No problem at all. I liked it as you were getting ready to have lights go out, that you could see the plants go, and then the next day you'd come up and they'd be like this. That'd be, that's just cool to me. So cool. No, I know, Maine. I'm high, so I'm asking stupid questions, which I'd rather ask them on here. It happens, Roots. It'll be okay. I didn't think it was awful. I could see what was going on. Yeah, and I'm noticing that. I'm noticing that indeed, Maine. 6'2 to 6'4 for you in Pro Mix, Mary? No shit. Tim, what's going on, Tim? How are you, my friend? How are you? Rock Solo, what is up? Good morning. Good morning indeed. I am paying attention, both Maine and Mr. Crowley and everybody else is chiming in on that. Again, Crumble asks strange questions when he's really high. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It's just something that I thought of in my head, which isn't always the best thing. Use HP at gyros, not sure. Huh. Oh, did Gene have a long, or did Rock have a long live yesterday? I was very minimally on YouTube after the live yesterday. Because I have to be careful or I'll just sit here all day. Oh, listening in on the drive, homie Grows. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's always appreciated. And yes, be safe out there. Do 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 do. Makes sense. That makes sense, OG. I'll tell you something. Crumbleweed didn't pH either for like 3 fucking years. So, until I learned the valuable importance of that. And ppm. Yes. Okay. Inu's got a question. When do people stop growing in the summertime? If they do, June or July. You mean for putting stuff outdoors? Nice, Roots. I got that one. I got that indeed. Root said sometimes my pH is off, so I just get some summer's eve. Yeah, we don't get to, if you're talking about pull time, when we're done and we're pulling, yeah, I'm lucky if I can get through September. Very difficult for me. And I'm in upstate New York. Oh, indoor. Indoor, shit. For a big chunk of time, I was running a perpetual grow. I had stuff in my tents all the time. So, yeah, I grow indoor or have grown indoor all year. It's probably going to change coming up. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't necessarily have a problem with it getting too hot in the house. You know, it's in a room that's got central air in it, so I can keep it cool. I don't have to worry about that. If anything, I'd shut off the registers to the room to be able to keep my heat up. That is true, OG. Outside presents a whole new set of issues, bugs and shit. True enough. Yeah, running the lights off hours. Hey, Spliff, what's going on? Oh, okay. All right, Roots. How have you been, Spliff? How have you been? Yeah, I had never ran into needing a heater or a dehumidifier before and ended up needing, or excuse me, and a humidifier. Don't need a dehumidifier, needed a humidifier. So, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool, Mary. I saw somebody out there the other day. They've got a whole business set up and they have tractor trailers that they have rehabbed into grow rooms. They've got one for a nursery, they've got one for a flower room, and they've got one for a what the fuck veg room. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They start out at like 20K and go up. They can just drop into a site. They'll hook up to a 50 amp service and you're good to go. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, no shit. Yellow Skunk Farms gyro, that's some shit over there. That is some shit. That's a whole ecosystem. Oh, nice big nug. Under canopy lighting and one of your 4x4s? Cool. Mary dropping a link in over here. Let's see what we got going on, if my computer's going to allow me to. Wow, that was loud as shit. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I gotta wait to take a look at that. It froze my whole screen and the one in StreamYards. It froze that real quick for me. Oh, that's a good question, Roots. I don't know. Root said, so with under canopy lighting, do you not lollipop or just less? I don't know. I didn't use under canopy lighting. Though I was sitting thinking about it, and it's like if I wanted to, I could. I could turn around and put 4 fucking lights on their sides in my tent. Then I'd have some fucking wattage going into there. And I would think less too now if you think about it, because those leaves need to be solar panels, and those little solar panels are what's going to take that light and convert it and help it grow and everything else. So. Oh, I think that's a good problem to have, Maine. Platinum Assets trying to take over the tent? Yes. Gyro. Oh, missed 7 o'clock rip. That's okay. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Big shout out to the 42 of us that are in here. So you have magnets that hold. I wondered how those went on. So there's a magnet on the outside of the tent that holds the light on the other side. So it's almost like a 2-person job to get the fucking things on. Okay. Mary said, I'm happy mine are alive. Maine, I'm going to do a sex check this morning. Why not train the plan instead of wasting more money on equipment and power? I don't know. This is what I would say. I look at it differently now than I did before. But as a new grower, everything I took off my plant, I was like, oh my God, it's not going to grow back. Oh my God, I'm killing off these little fucking buds. Oh my God, it's awful. I need all this fucking weed because I'm going to get a pound off my first plant. I think that's what goes through people's minds. And they think that the more nutrients and more everything that they throw at their plant sometimes is better. And that's what Crumble did for a while. Yo, is that Parker I see? Parker, what is going on, my friend? OG Plant Janitor says, I have those same lights, Big Nug. Magnets suck. Hey, nice, Shadow. Shadow, I've never played with the under canopy lighting, but I know that I had to go back, and before I can do anything like that, for me, for the Crumble, I need to understand how the plant grows. That was a big thing for me right there. And between Maine and Cabs and Frank Seeds and a whole bunch of you guys that are out there that have thrown a lot of your knowledge in my direction, I appreciate it. And yeah, that's cool. That is cool indeed. Oh, Roots. Hey, that's nice. Roots said also I owe Seedsman an apology. They actually did replace me, even though I tossed them out without pictures. They're great in the service department. Nice. Hey, that's good to know. That is pretty cool when the one plants will take over the whole tent. I know I see Maines do it all the time, and it's like, damn. Nothing wrong with 3 banana jealousies. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, geez, got the Alpha Saturn ring under canopy lighting. Said it's badass. Nice. Mary couldn't really tell a difference. I will, Big Nug. I will. Hold on a second here. Let me go over to my other screen, which is lagging so bad. Do it that way. Do it that way. And then I'll come back to this. Yep, I did. I'll take a look at that after the live. I definitely will, Roots. Or, excuse me, Big Nug. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that I look at the plant and think of, with the plant being inside or outside. So if the plant grows bottom leaves, I'm just asking, they're there for a purpose. I know we talk about thinning them off, but are they there? Do they serve a different purpose, than your leaves that are higher up? Or are they just leeches? I guess that's one of the things that we have to look at. Yo, Mr. Bibbs, that is nice. Mr. Bibbs said it's nice when you have a job and you can smoke at the job and get paid at the same time. Best job ever. I think one of our biggest battles as growers coming up is going to be energy. I saw a couple of content creators on YouTube who said after they got their last utility bill, they are not going to be doing a next run because, their utility bill went up by a fucking third. So that's going to be a challenge for us growers, is finding more efficient ways to do things as well. Because if it's suddenly costing you, because of energy, fucking $7 a gram to produce fucking weed, well, you got a problem. Big Nug's going for the goal of not having any larf down below, which there's nothing wrong with. Nothing wrong with, indeed. Wow. Crumble's kind of not fucking paying attention this morning. You're right, Jimmy John, outdoors is free. But some of us have that itch to be growing year round because we got to have babies to take care of. And we might want to breed or something cool like that. I don't know. That's what some of Crumble's thinking. What would the cost like that be, Mr. Bibbs, doing an acre solar farm? Unless you can get where you are somebody to go in and let you have the energy off from there, as well as them pulling the energy off from there. I know we've got a bunch of farms that are now solar farms, or they took half of their land and are using that as solar farms now. You're right, Mr. Pibbs. It is very relaxing growing. Good morning, Tasha. How are you? How are you? The Olympic grow off, we're going for the gold. Parker, are you busting balls? Or is there really somebody doing an Olympic grow off right now? Because that'd be badass. They should do it on TV. It should be country against country. That would be great. And you could have a bunch of anonymous countries where it's illegal that people could step up and grow. That would be cool. Yeah. That's what I think. I think utilities are going to be a bit of a bitch for us. Hey, it is 7:10, everybody. Hydrate. Outdoor produces some tremendous product and you get a bigger yield, but you do have stuff to contend with. Like your bugs, your powdery mildew, your bud rot, all that shit. Absolutely, JC. Good morning. Let me finish choking. There we go. You know, if you're not coughing, you didn't do it right. It's about what I'd be thinking. But, JC, how are you this morning? Very nice to see you, and thanks for coming in. Really? That's interesting, though, Mr. Bibbs. Especially that it was a hockey player. That's cool. Hey, Mary, you want to know a sure way to get bugs inside? Do what Crumbleweed did first year he grew and bring some of the outdoors indoors and see what happens. Because that was some shit. I learned really quick that if you do that, your aphids multiply so much that you have to bring in 3,000 ladybugs because you want to save your fucking indoor grow. I would not suggest doing that for anybody. Not indoors. Though it did work. And I salvaged it all, but man. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I know, Mr. Pibbs. That is kind of silly. Really, Mary? You got thrips? That sucks. From a tomato plant? From Home Depot. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Gonna see if I can persuade the dog that's behind me stirring around to wait 2 minutes so I can do a rip before. Oh, Mr. Crowley, I ordered the ladybugs off from Amazon and they were like next day delivered to my house. They come in packs of 1,500, and it was very reasonable. You can get all that stuff on there. Yes, I did, Tasha. A cutie. Well, that's one of the things I was going to say, but it is easier sometimes when we're out to, we see something and it's a little easier. We don't want to fight the battle of growing something from seeds, but I think you learn rather quick when you introduce something like that into your garden, just how shitty it can be, and we don't think sometimes when we're in our garden and we go from the outdoors to the indoors instead of do your indoors first if you have it and then go outdoors. So you're not bringing shit all over the place. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Boy. Yeah, Wasman, School of Hard Knocks. You want to move there in 2 years, Tasha? Huh. Hey. Hey, everybody. It is 7:15. 1 second here. Gotta flip over to my other window if it's going to load. Which I don't see that happening. And my StreamYard has froze. Oh, Mrs. Crumbleweig's doing well. She got home from work about 1 o'clock in the morning, so she's up crashing out right now. Cheers, cheers, everybody. But she's been doing very well. Hey, Grower Mo, we will see you later. Thank you for coming. Hey, Maine, good morning.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. The StreamYard's pissing me off right now, but as long as you guys aren't seeing it, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit glitchy, but everybody understands. It's not a word, no word.
All right. Look at you, got those beautiful ladies in there. Oh, we got a little new growth.
Yeah. So this wasn't even out of the cocoa when I come in here this morning. So in an hour's time, it grew up out of the cocoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so that's a photo period. Gorilla Melon from 420 Fast Buds. Gifted to me from my buddy, Mr. Crow. And I've got the clone dome here. GG4 sherbet clone in there. Papaya sherbet. Platinum asset. Perp slurp. And calf sour. That's what I got in there.
Nice.
And then I got my next auto flower. Gorilla cookies. Has not come up yet, but I expect either by the end of the day or by tomorrow morning that will be up. So,
okay.
And, got the Frost Banger Auto from 420 Fast Buds here. This is like day 22 of life right here. And then I got the Biscotti Gelato photo period clone there. A couple of Lip Smacker seedlings down there that aren't really doing much, but I'm just kind of leaving them. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
Then that one, what the hell is it? Oh, yeah. Mango Smile crossed with Grape Kringleberry autoflower. A little over 2 feet wide now.
Okay.
It's doing real well. Day 42. And then we have the Grape Kringleberry autoflower. This is day 37. And
beautiful.
We got this tent has Papaya sherbet there and Perp slurp over here. These are both doing quite well. Been just pulling them out I use just Romex wire to hook onto them, and then I hook into my pots because these air pots have all these holes in them, so it's real easy to hook the wires. Yeah, just makes it easy for training.
Sure.
If you have your plants trained out like this, guys, you're not going to need any underlighting. There's no underlighting needed because the canopy is not so thick that the light can't get into it. And even like, figure this tent here, I would never put underlighting here because I've got enough light above shooting down to make sure everything has enough light.
Right.
But that's just my opinion on it. You know, if you guys got plenty of money and you want to spend it on equipment and electricity, get her done. You know what I mean? That's what makes you happy. And
yeah,
that's all that matters. Really all that matters in the end of the day. Doesn't matter what any of us say about anything because it just doesn't matter.
Yep.
And
more beauties.
So as you can see, that's the platinum asset that's trying to take over the tent. It comes all the way to here. So it's encroaching on this platinum asset. it's over the top of that cab sour in the back, and it's trying to come over here and get on top of this one.
Wow.
So there's gonna be a problem in here.
Yeah.
But this actually might be a male plant right here, and I've been watching it because I'm not always perfect when it comes to sexing them out, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's making me wonder. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings if it was, because that would just open up a little more room. And then I'll take that plant back there, pull it forward, and take that one and spread it out across the whole back of the tent. But
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you brush up against this plant right here, oh my, the smell that starts coming off from this thing is insane. So,
Right.
but I guess it would make a good breeder male, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just has me wondering.
Yep.
I don't know. I should know definitely by tomorrow, but whatever.
True
I don't
enough.
ever get too worked up about it, If I have to kill off a plant, I kill off a plant. And I do have this one here anyway, if I needed to fill a space.
Yep. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Always awesome.
Like there was something else. Yeah, bro.
So the red Solo cup that I can see in the frame right now. You got two of them. Yep, both of those.
Yep.
What are those?
Flip smacker photo periods.
Okay.
These are from Exotic Genetics. These were testers, and I believe they're fairly old seeds, which is why I'm just kind of letting them go. These have been in here quite a while. They're not really growing a whole lot, but they are growing, and they're not retarded completely like the first one that I tried. So,
okay. All right.
I'm just letting them go.
The reason I asked is because I hadn't seen them grow as much as the other stuff. Everything else is like,
Yeah, no, they haven't been growing very good. And like I say, I think it's because of their older seeds, but I'm not real sure. I mean, usually if I get something like that, I just kill it and move on, but they're not really in the way right now, and I'm just kind of letting them go,
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, and that's just kind of how I roll with it, Yeah, but you see this guy or girl right here. I mean, this one will be bigger than these here in about 5 days, probably. So, I don't know. Almost seems like there was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't remember what it was. So, couldn't have been that important.
All righty.
But I'll let you get back to the chat. I'm sure it's cranking.
All righty. Thank you, Maine. Thanks for coming up and showing off.
Yeah, brother. Hit me up anytime after lunch there. I should be around.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Peace.
All right. Bye. Peace. Always nice having Maine come up and show off. Hey, Space Baby. Good morning. That is Uncle Crumble's niece, as she's saying right there. Very nice to see you this morning. Oh, from Odin and you, very nice. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry, I got a little behind there in the side chat. New endeavor is going well, Wasmond. I am enjoying it, waiting for the hours to settle in, and I can get into that and get my routine going. I think that'll be a big thing. Yo, Ned Denver, good morning, good morning. I know we missed some dabs and stuff like that in here. Tasha, you left at 7:20. I'm sorry I missed you. We were looking at all main stuff, but cheers for the 420 rip that I missed. Nice. Nice. There it is. Ned Denver, good morning, as I cough back at you. Thanks so much for stopping in. Always nice to see new people in the chat. I know, Parker. Maine's plants are insane. They really are. Hey, Scottish weed grower. Good morning. What is going on? And thank you so much for stopping in. Ooh, you've been in Amsterdam. Nice, Scottish. And thanks for checking us out from the airport. That's freaking sick. That is crazy. I like that. Though somebody else was at a wedding and they kind of took us from place to place. You know, like I'm waiting here, I'm waiting there, I'm waiting wherever. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. Yo, Frank, you have yourself a fantastic day. Be safe. Be safe indeed. I got some cool pictures I'll try and send you later of I don't know, some pictures from in the tent I think you'll like. That's an interesting one. Inu said, I heard exotic seeds grow slow, but once you clone it, it'll be all right. Interesting. Ooh, that was just a big jump on my screen. Yo, Senate, good morning. Good morning, good morning, Senate. Thanks for stopping in. We are just kicking around here. It's, I don't know, what is it, 7:27. We got a wonderful live chat going on here this morning. I have Crumble Niece sending me a message here. Good morning, Uncle Crumblewick. Odin decided he had to pee 5 different times. Well, if Odin's going to be up and got to pee, you might as well tune into the Uncle Crumblewick. And I appreciate it. I haven't seen your Crumble mother in here yet this morning. She's probably sleeping in, I would imagine. She comes rolling in as the skeptical genealogist, which I'm sure you knew that anyway. Do have to get some things done this AM. Have a wonderful day, Crumblewick. Hey, Mary, you and Rob have a fantastic day. Be safe. And if I don't see you before Friday, I will definitely stop by and hop up and hang out if that's okay with you. So, J5 is saying, take cut of the slow-growing seed plant from the old seed. The clone, once rooted, will get back to its normal growth rates. Makes sense. Yo, Poopy Peanuts is in the house. What is up? Oh, there was an Olympic hockey last night? It must have been. Must have been. Must have been the Olympic hockey. I didn't watch any of it. Oh, good morning, Crumble Nephew. Good morning. Well, Crumble Nephew-in-law. Yes, indeed. Well, it's nice. It's nice to have family roll in and out of here. You know, my master plan was around Christmas to get Crumble Pappy on here, my father. But we couldn't coordinate it. I did get Crumble Sis on here, but I think she came on. It was a Friday night, I think it was. Yes, it was. It was a Friday night because I made her do a bong rip on here, and it didn't end well for her. She did like a full lung rip. You know, those big open your lung rips. She didn't need to do that for like her first ever bong rip in like 20,000 years. But she did it and she owned it. It is 7:30, everybody. It would be fun. It would be fun. All righty, a little hydration here. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Nice. Nice. Second, everybody. God. Another dog going out. Come on. Come on. You want a treat? Sorry about that, everyone. Dog had to go out. Yo, Fino Dino, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Ooh, King Green smoking on Purple Train Wreck. Yes, yes. Sounds good. Sounds good. Fino Dino. Fino, what's been going on? How is everything in the grow? I'm telling you, not because I'm so looking forward to, I don't know, probably about 8:30 this morning, so I'm going to be able to reboot my computer. Oh my goodness, I want to throw it out a window right now. You can see what I'm seeing on my side of it. It's pixelated and my face is fucking shooting off the screen. And no, I'm not on mushrooms or acid or anything like that. It's just whatever this download is that is trying to do for me right now is really wrecking my world a little bit for a minute or two. Boop, 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 boom, 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 boom. I say, you have any coffee left in here? No, just have to go with what's left in the cup. And I think we'll go back to the joint for a minute or two, because as everybody knows, this is my favorite time of the. Yeah, no, I'm on Windows. Nice, King. Oh, nice. Fino said, just took clones, about to flip some girls. I've got mainline to 8 tops, 1 new male. Nice. I don't know, Big Nug. I don't know. I got to tell you, yesterday morning when I got off from here, you know, because Mrs. Crumbleweed got up, like, it was either right before or right after I ended. It had to be right after I ended the live, and I was fucking out there. I said to her at one point in time, I said, I'm high. She's like, you think? She's like, you think you're high right now? I'm like, I know I'm high. It was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Do. So, Tuesday, what's everybody got going on? What is everybody got going on? I think I'm going to do some cooking today, too. Do a little bit of bacon. I think I'm going to make a cherry cobbler or a peach cobbler. Probably the peach. I think that sounds a little better. That it does. I think Mrs. Wig would enjoy it. You know, the cooler days, the chillier days. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Big shout out to the 40 people that are in here. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. You guys have been hanging out with us for most of the morning. Hinu said, at work, high as hell. There you go. Mission accomplished. I do. The only time that I get high is usually coming off from my morning lives. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I'm going to be putting outdoors too, Fino. I have. Not that I don't have 20 inches of snow on the ground still, but I have been thinking about that. I know I'm going outdoors with one from Cavs, and I want to do some autos outdoors. But other than that, I don't know. I do not know. Oh, nice, Parker. I mean, I think everybody's attitude is that they want the freaking snow and shit to melt because it's a bitch. We're getting fucking rain today and then lake effect snow tomorrow. So we'll have snow on top of fucking ice. It's going to be beautiful. Seymour, good morning, my friend. Good morning, and thank you for coming by. Bearded, what's up? What is up? Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling like you got hit by a minivan. But hey, thanks for stopping in. Maybe a toke or two will make you feel better. Maybe it won't. Ooh, Inu's trimming peanut butter breath and wash the car later on. Nice. I know it's going to be autos, not doing photos. Midwest gets crazy with bugs after July. Nice. Hey, Gene, thank you so much for coming in and saying, hey, I appreciate you so much. And yeah, you have an awesome day too. Tell the wife we all said hello. Absolutely. I know it's going to be cool with whatever I go outside with this year because I feel I have so much more of a knowledge base going out there too, you know, which is sizable. Yeah, I think I'm going to run one plant in that 150 gallon raised bed that I have. Yep. I think. Though I should probably do two. That would give each plant, about 75 gallons of whatever medium I'm choosing to use. Thanks again, Gene. Thank you. Good morning, Galaxy Solutions. What is going on, my friend? We are just hanging out, enjoying our way to 8 o'clock is how I like to look at it. Absolutely. Cheers for anybody who'd like to take a rip. Good morning, Big Terp. What is up? Woo. I was coughing on the end of that. Sounded like a fucking rooster or something. Christ. That was awful. I'll do that again. Good morning, Big Terp. How's that? Have to see what Wednesday brings us tomorrow, our good old glorious hump day. Yes. Am I getting here more? Ooh, that flew off quick. Yo, Big Nug, you have yourself a super day. Be safe and enjoy. Just do a little housekeeping here. Got a handful of bowls I need to clean out real quick from this morning. And instead of waiting till the end, I got 2 seconds here. I can do a little pre-housekeeping. Hey, good morning, Cavs. What is up, my friend? I feel like you have been just super crazy busy lately. And, you know, I bet you have. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. I trust things are well in your world. There we are. There we go. Boy, the lag on this is bad. So on this, my YouTube is running almost 30 seconds behind the StreamYards. It's rather interesting. That's what I figured, Cavs. I just want to make sure you're okay. That's all. You know, I know you're around. I know I see you pop in. I just want to make sure everything's okay with you and the missus. Thank you, Fino. Thank you, thank you. Big shout out to the 39 of us in here right now. Thank you so much. Yeah, Big Terp. You know, I've got my computer's trying to push a download on me right now, like a big system update. It has been since I came on this morning, and I didn't want to do it right before the live in case it took my second monitor out and I'd have to fuck around with that. So I don't know. I'll run it afterwards and hopefully that'll make a difference. And I know I've got some stuff for StreamYards I have to look at too. You know, like there's some big welcome window now for people who come up back. I don't know if people are going to come up on stage and stuff like that. So I don't know. All right, Cavs. Good. I'm glad. Yo, Jeff from Growing Old. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hey. Super, super appreciated. Parker said I don't like how my green crack was growing. I must apologize to her. I think she's from the 80s because she's bushy as hell. Nice, Parker. Nice. That means that I have to crack Mr. Crowley across the knuckles with a ruler for overwatering. Wendy also. Yes, Jeff and Wendy. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, Cavs has got Purple Punch S1 testers coming soon enough. That is a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Nice. Nice, nice. You know, I got to tell you, they're saying it's 19 degrees out, and I swear it's gotten colder since I got up. Though usually I've got a hoodie on when I sit here, but. So if anybody doesn't know, our den, which is where the computers are and stuff like that, we ended up, there's no heat in here. There's one duct that's in the very middle of the room, top of the ceiling, nowhere for me to put an inline fan, which pisses me off because I would do it in a fucking second, but I'd have to open up the whole ceiling and fucking do a dance through, 40 feet up in the ceiling, and I don't feel like doing that. Absolutely. Your question has been answered. Nice, J5. Nice. I was getting ready to read it out loud, and I turned around. I'm like, "Oh, that's just been answered." So I'm not even gonna read it all. It happened way too quick. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Missed the 7:45 rip. That's okay. Hydrate, everybody. Sip before you rip. Indeed. Cheers, cheers. Nice. Nice indeed. Yeah. Excuse me, Parker. I know. It's a long run to go. I might hire someone to do it, to be honest. If I was smart when they did the roof and they pulled all the fucking plywood off, I should have had it done then, but I didn't. Didn't even think about it. Cool, J5. Cool. Whew. Crumble is a little high this morning. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking back here and seeing this smoking, which is just telling me I better freaking rip on it a little bit more. I am looking forward to it, Cavs. It's so cool when you say that it's a cut from Cali all the way back to 2017. That's just really cool. What I got going on here? A lot of people messaging me this morning. Oh no, that was. Let me see. Doing good. Live. My apologies. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Had to hit my morning messages out to the Crumble children. Yeah, it's funny. Everything happens in order of cascading events. The first message of the morning is from Crumble Son. Second message is from Crumble Pappy, and then other Crumble Son, then usually Crumble Daughter, and I message other Crumble Son. Hey, Hayes, what's going on? What is going on? My friend, thanks for stopping in. Bearded buds, what is going on? Do. Oh, Big Terp, test run on the B Natty. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Nice. Nothing wrong with a little test run. Let's see here. Do that and do that. Nope, it's the same. Perfect. Sorry about that. Being high and being engrossed in my phone. Oh, that's nice, Cavs. I didn't know that. That's cool. Doc's Cut S1 testers already out waiting for feedback. Freaking awesome. Oh, Big Terp, that B Natty smells like blueberry? Huh. Nice. Nice. I love that blueberry smell. As I said, the blueberry muffin from Humboldt was the first one that I ever grew outdoors. It was my first photo. And I don't know, just absolutely fell in love with it. And I had a friend of mine that did too, that I gave them, I pulled clones for 2 years off for me. You know, I started seed and then turned around and pulled clones. Instead of keeping a mother plant, which I probably should have. Really? Mad Dog 2020? Oh, that's old school right there. Doko, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Always nice to see you. We're just hanging, chilling. I'm being a little pissed off with StreamYards today because it's being a whore, and so is YouTube. Thing keeps on glitching and being a bitch, but I appreciate you guys tolerating it as we are winding down a little bit this morning. H. There we go. Sorry, I have one of Crumble Sons is coming over today after he finishes working out, so that's going to be pretty nice. Yeah, I know, Big Terp. I know you have, that you've been running that B Natty for over a year now, because I've watched you talk about it, and a lot of people were like, yeah, Big Terp's got that B Natty. And it's like, yeah. Hey, hooks to Graham. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? It might be freezing the internet. That would be my luck. Cav said, I posted on my IG page the phenotype expressions I selected for seed increase and outcross. Nice. Nice. I like that. What we got going on over here? Something good, I believe. Ooh. So anybody else out there high besides Crumblewick? I'm just curious. Because again, I'm going to be ending this live high as fuck, which is absolutely fantastic. But dang, I really roasted this one on here tonight. Good morning. This morning. Ah, Jess. Jess is high. There we go. Jimmy John. Good. Boy, the lag on that's bad. I have 800 subs. Since when? Because I did not. Yo, oh, go Mikey. Good morning. What is up? Off to work for you. You be safe, my friend. Be safe and be warm. Be safe and be warm. Oh, Stone Root just about to light up and have some coffee and light up a little more. Yes. That's my secret grumble wig. I'm always high. Wasman, yes. Ditto Inu. Good. Such a beautiful thing. Holy crap, that's awesome. I'm going to have to take a picture of it later because in 10 minutes it's going to be gone and it's going to be back down to 795. But I can own it for the moment that it's there. That's the way I'd have to look at it. See if this is going to let me even look at it. Let's see what this is doing. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, Jess, you have yourself a super great day. Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope your garden's doing fantastic, as always. Wow, my screens are all lagging right now. Give me a second to unfreeze. Reborn Dream said, I'm always around, usually live on the TV while I'm in the tents. Just say my name 3 times and I will appear. Nice. All right, let me scroll back down here because this jumped on me. Here's the stupid thing I did. I put a big nugget from Dispo in my grinder and just tossed it with the Be Natty. Well, that happens. That happens indeed. Ooh, calves oil, calf snake oil, sunflower slaps arrived yesterday. Nice indeed. Crumblewick does not have a mailbox right now because the mailbox monster ate it, aka also known as the fucking snowplow. So they have came and replaced my mailbox 3 times this winter already. We will see if they are going to do it a 4th. Because that's I don't know, it's fucking annoying. I mean, we have all our tax stuff, so I can be happy about that. So, but on that note, everybody, 7:59, there's 44 of us in here. I say, cheers, let's rip. Cheers. Tell that story again, please. You're asking me to tell a story. If I told the story and I was just high as fuck, I would have to be completely reminded what the fuck I was even talking about. Because I'm on that level of being high right now. So yes, cheers to everyone. Cheers. No, Cavs. No, Cavs. Send away. That's perfect. That is perfect. I need to get some stuff off to you as well. Mr. Pibbs, you said, did you miss the 8 o'clock rip? Well, if this is still going, which it is, here we are again. Let's go. Ooh, Big Terp. Big Terp said, I can smell the sour. Brett, you too have a blessed day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Lots of love to you and the missus and the rest of your family. Perfect, Cavs. Perfect. Whew. That was solid. That was a solid rip. Very enjoyable. There you go. Already gone. Keep going. About to head to the construction site so I can smoke. Nice. That one looks doable. Hey, is that Be the Arrow? Yes, it is. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? Rolling in. 802 saying hey. Always appreciated. Love the support from all of you guys and girls. Coming in and hanging out with us as we are wrapping things up here. I'm just packing up one more bowl. That'll be my... It'll be the 805 bowl, which won't mean anything to you, but when I was in grade school and high school, there was a band, a local band. I say they were local. They were actually on MTV, named 805. And the bass player lived in the front apartment of our house, the house that my father owned. So I got to go to their shows when I was 13 and be backstage and shit like that. And yeah, so we'll dedicate the 805 bowl to them. Overtime this morning. Let's go. Parker, thanks for coming in. Always appreciated. Good seeing you. Good seeing you indeed. Yes. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that is a good question. Cavs wants to know if Maine's received the Docs Cut S1 testers yet. Maine's got like a whole menagerie over there. Thank you, JC. Thank you. No, they were a band from the 80s. I want to say, 80s. But I know there is a band out there. There's a band that formed after them that's from out in California or something like that. And I don't know what they are. All right, it's 8:05, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Cheers. Woo. Well, everybody, I am thinking gonna finish coughing real quick and see about wrapping this up. I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us this morning. It's always a great time. We will be back tomorrow morning at 5:30, and we'll be here until about 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's welcome. Get out there today, spread some love, make a difference in people's lives. I know you guys can all do it. I know we do it every day, and definitely have yourselves a fantastic time. Hey, no problem, Ned. No problem at all. Wait a minute here. There you are. Give me 1 second. There, I was hoping you'd pop back in because my other screen wouldn't let me find you because that whole screen over here, I'm just not able to do anything on right now. But thanks, Ned, for coming. Always appreciated. And all of you. So have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Peace. Beep, 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 beep.